Cool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School baseball and softball. Now let's go live to the field for exciting high school baseball and softball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
And good evening and welcome to West Carter Middle School here for some softball action here in the 16th region, as we are going to be having the visitors on the scoreboard here today and batting first, and that is going to be the Boyd County Lady Lions, currently 19-5 on the season and 4-0 in district play, and they're going to be taking on the West Carter Lady Comets, who are currently has just broken over the 500 mark, and they are 14-13 on the season, and they are 3-3 on the season. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back here with some starting lineups here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Stop wishing you were debt-free. Start consolidating. Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances this new year. And all it takes is a personal loan. Imagine one monthly payment at a great interest rate. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice. Visit us online at mccu.net.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
And back here at West Carter Middle School, as we are just a few moments away, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, here for the visiting Boyd County Lady Lions. Batting first is going to be the designated player, Kylie Coons. Batting second is going to be the second baseman, Grace Stevens. Batting third is going to be the shortstop, J.C. Goad. Batting fourth is going to be the pitcher, Sarah Bays. Batting fifth is going to be the third baseman, Savannah Henderson. Batting sixth is going to be the right fielder, McKenna Mulhern. Batting seventh is going to be the center fielder, Reagan Robbins. Batting eighth is going to be the left fielder, Madison Badgett. And then batting ninth is the catcher, Caitlin Justice. We'll take another quick break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
And back here at West Carter Middle School, where the first pitch in there to Kylie Coons is in there for ball one. Of course, Willis is going to be on the mound here today, and we will get their starting lineups for West Carter here in just a few minutes. But it is 0-1 now, or excuse me, 1-0 now here to Willis. That one's going to be up high in the zone. Count goes here now. 2 balls, no strikes here to Coons. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be swung on and miss, and so the count goes here now to 2-1. Now here to Coons. Of course, we take a look at Willis here just real quick. 16 starts, 7-8 here on the season, as that one's going to be bunted and fouled off. So count now here goes into 2-2. But let's take a look at Willis there once again. As we said, 16 starts on the season, 7-8 record with an 8.06 ERA, 99 pitches, and struck out 118, and she's walked 59 and given up 164 hits and 143 runs. And so Will's looking for another win here today to try to get her to 500, as that one was going to be fouled off over top of the fencing here in down the first base line. And that one's going to be in the dirt, so count goes full here now, here to Coons. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Coons shaking off the pitch. Checking the armband once again, gets the one that she likes. Delivers, and that's going to be a shot right down the first base line, and that is going to be an out there by Claire Holbrook, who has taken off the catcher's mask there today and has donned the first baseman's mitt and has proved her worth already here today, as she records the first out here of the day. And now coming up to bat here for Boyd County is going to be number 3, Grace Stevens. A .444 hitter here on the season. First pitch to her is going to be fouled off into the netting. Good catcher, good catch there by the catcher, but can't play that one off the net here, so that's going to be 0-1 now here, the count. That one's going to miss just outside, so count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one rocket down third baseline and heads out there to outfield. So that is going to put the count now here at 1-2 now here to Stevens. As we said, West Carter has just crossed the 500 mark and now having a winning season, first one in many years. That one going to be fouled off down the third base line, goes toward the Boyd County dugout. Count's still going to remain here at 1-2. So Grace Stevens takes a look on that one. That one goes outside. Count evens up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Stevens. beautiful day out here. Haven't seen the sun in a while, as that one's going to be fouled off down the third base line once again. Count's still going to remain here at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Stevens here in the top of the first inning. That one's going to go outside and be a pass ball, but no danger with nobody on base, and so that's going to be another full count here. So back-to-back full counts here by Willis to start off the first inning. With 1 away here. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's going to be outside, and that's going to put Stevens down on first base. So Willis giving up her first walk here of the day. And so that's going to be bringing up the shortstop here, and that's going to be number 11, J.C. Goad. As picking up the softball there, and as we see a .481 hitter on the season, 8 home runs, 34 RBIs, 38 runs off of 39 hits. So she's had a fantastic season here for the Lady Lions. First pitch coming to her. It's going to catch the outside part of the plate there, and so that's going to be for a called strike 1. Stevens will still remain there at first. So Goad definitely proving why she gets in that third spot, as that one just barely misses there. Count goes here 1-1. Of course, Wes Carter last night picking up a win off of Cross Lanes Christian, as that's going to miss high and outside. Count now here goes to 2-1 now here to Goad. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be inside. Count goes here 3-1, so Willis going down in the count. As we said, she has already been 2 full counts here to start off the top of the first inning. Runner down at first. Got Stevens on first. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's going to be outside, and that's going to put runners now at first and second here for Boyd County. And that's going to be bringing up now the pitcher here for Boyd County, and that's going to be number 5, Sarah Bays. Bays, a .392 hitter here on the season. 7 home runs, 31 RBIs, 29 hits, and 28 runs. So Boyd County, one of the top 5 teams here in the region. As Wes Carter been trying to move up the ranks themselves, as that one's going to be in there for a called strike 1. So 0-1 the count here now to Bays in this pitcher's duel. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And that is going to be a shot there toward center field, as that one's going to be down. And so this is going to, well, Imperative is going to score a run, but they're going to hold the runner there at third. And so that's going to be a single there for Bays, as that one went to shallow center field, and Burton couldn't just grab a hold of it. And so all runners are going to be on base. So we've got three runners on base, so base is loaded here now for the third baseman, and that's going to be Henderson, as we get a courtesy runner now for the pitcher, Bays. As we see Savannah Henderson, a .443 hitter. 3 home runs on the season, 31 hits, 31 runs, and 22 ribbies. As we're ready, here's Willis, delivers the pitch. That's going to be up high in the zone, so count goes here 1-0 now here to Henderson. Of course, Wes Carter on a 5-game win streak coming in here to today. And that one's going to catch the outside part of the plate there, so that count now goes here to 1-1 now here to Henderson. The pond is full of ducks out there for Boyd County with only 1 out, so any hit's going to score a run here, as there's the hit there. And that is going to go over top the head there of Burton. That's going to score 1. And it's going to score 2 here as Henderson's going to pick up an RBI double here this evening. The pinch runner for Bays over at third, and so now that's going to be bringing up the right fielder here, left-handed batter number 44. McKenna Mulhern. As first pitch comes into her, going to be called strike 1. That one's going to be up high in the zone. So Willis, 26 pitches so far here in the first inning. It's taking them right down the middle of the lane there. 13 balls, 13 strikes. She's given up 2 runs off of 2 hits so far with just 1 away here. Runners at second and third. That one's going to be fouled off into the netting here, so that count is now going to go up to 1-2. There's the pitch, and that's going to be a shot up toward the middle. That's going to go toward the outfield. That's going to score 2 runs here, as that's going to be a 2-run single there by Mulhern. And your score now, Boyd County 4, West Carter nothing here in the top of the first inning. And that's going to bring up the 7th batter here, number 24, the center fielder, Reagan Robbins. First pitch in there called ball 1. Robbins looking for first hit here of the season, as that one gets right back into the net and falls right into your living room there. Count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Boyd County still with 1 out. There's going to be a bunt down the third base line. It is fair, and all runners are going to be safe as Refith can't get the ball out of the glove. And so that is going to be a single there for Robbins. And now bringing up is the left fielder, number 21, Badgett, Madison Badgett. First pitch here to Badgett, the .391 hitter, going to be outside, called ball 1. She's got 1 home run on the season, 9 hits, 11 runs, and 6 RBIs. The runners now at first and second, still with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. That's going to be popped up there towards short, and that's going to be an infield fly. So batter's out in that case. So with 2 outs here, almost through the entire lineup here, as it's going to be the 9th batter here, and this is going to be the catcher, Justice. Caitlin Justice here. .313 hitter here on the season, 5 hits and 2 runs. That one's going to go outside. Count here goes now 2-0 as Willis going down in the count early on in this at-bat. That one's going to be right down Main Street for a fastball called strike 1. So count now here going 2-1 here now to Justice. 9th batter here of the inning. That's going to be a ball. No one keeping all runners there on base. Still runners first and second. And if you are tuning in here and wondering if you have the brightness turned up on your TV, or on your device. No, it is sunny out here today. And that's going to be strike 2 there. Full count now here to Justice. Umpire went into his strike 3 motion, but it looked good, but strike 2. And that's going to be outside, and that's going to load the bases here once again here for Boyd County. So we're back up to the top of the order here with the designated player, Coons, number 7. 0 for 1. Picked up the first out here on the day on a line out toward first. That was a shot right down toward Holbrook. This shot going to be out of play off top of the dugout there. So count goes here 0 and 1. So courtesy runner coming in, and that's going to be Gilbert coming in for the catcher, Justice. Boyd County leading here, as that's going to be check swing there and up high in the zone, so count evens up here 1 and 1. Cloudy day, first day I've been here that has not had rain in the forecast, as that is going to be a shot over top the fence, and so count now goes here 1 and 2 now here to Coons. Of course, unfortunately it was the wrong fence, not a home run, but a long foul ball into the woods here behind us here at West Carter Middle School. That's going to be a shot down toward right field, and that is going to be down. That's going to score 2 runs, and that is going to be a 2-run RBI single there for Coons, as she put that right out in front of Williams. Mulhern is going to score there from third. Robbins scores from second. Gilbert heads over toward third base. And so it's now 6-5 here, Boyd County on top. As first pitch of ball, but Coons is going to advance on to second on the stolen base. And Stevens, the second baseman, pops that one up here toward the pitcher, and Willis is going to retire the side, but the damage has been done here already in the first, as Boyd County puts 6 runs up on the board off of 5 hits. And we'll get this somewhere here. 6 run off of 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base here for Boyd County. And so it's going to be the top of the lineup here for West Carter, and we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
And back here at West Carter Middle School here, where we are going to be taking a look at the West Carter lineup. And let's take a quick look at that lineup here, as batting first is going to be the first baseman, Claire Holbrook. Batting second is going to be the center fielder, Cameron Burton. Batting third is going to be the shortstop, Brandon McGlone. Batting fourth is going to be the designated player, Bailey Artrip. Batting fifth is going to be the pitcher, Alyssa Willis. Batting sixth is going to be the second baseman, third baseman Sarah Riffith. Batting 7th is going to be the left fielder Chloe Lambert. Batting 8th is going to be the second baseman Jasmine McLeese. And batting 9th is going to be the right fielder Mackenzie Williams. And so that is your lineup here for West Carter. Start things off as Bays in the circle here today. Holbrook fouls off the first initial offering. Count goes here 0-1. That one catches the outside part of the plate here for a called strike 2. Holbrook over the last couple of games has gotten a double on the initial at bat. But that streak breaks down here today, as that is going to be swung on and missed. And so that's going to be bringing up now here number 15, Cameron Burton, the center fielder. 295 hitter here on the season, 26 hits, 24 runs, 7 RBIs. As that's going to be low in the zone, ball 1. Checked down at first base and said she did not go, so ball is going to stand here with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to be swung on a miss, so called, or swung on a miss and strike 1, so 1-1 now here the count. This one going to be popped up and just right over top our head here. While they're getting a fresh ball, let's take a look at the pitcher here today, her stats. Sarah Bays, 5 starts, 1-1 record officially 7.22 ERA out of 21 and a third innings, giving up 47 hits, 7 walks, and 17 strikeouts and 28 runs. As that one's going to go outside, and so the count now goes here 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Burton. And that one's going to be swung on, and that's going to be out of play. Count's still going to remain here 2-2. As that one did hit a vehicle over there. Wasn't Roger Holbrooks here today. Running joke if you've been listening to me ever since the East Carter game where Stephanie Tussey hit his truck 4 times. As that one throw is going to be an error there on the shortstop, as Burton's going to make her way over towards second. So she's going to end up getting a single here on the day, as Goad threw it over toward first. And it was just a wild throw on there. So Burton's going to make her way to second. And that's going to be bringing up the slugger here. And that's going to be Brandy McGlone. 6 home runs on the season here, 390 batting average with 30 hits, 35 runs, and 29 RBIs. As the wind's starting to pick up just a little bit here. Count here goes 0-1 now. Or excuse me, 1-0 now here to McGlone. Pops this one up down toward the first baseman, but that is going to be rolling foul. So count ends up going up even here in the bottom of the second here to McGlone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Burton's out there on second with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Beautiful day, but that temperature is still kind of down. It's supposed to be picking back up here in the next couple days. That's going to be swung on and missed there. Count here goes now 1-2 now here to McGlone from Bays. That one's going to be popped up and into the netting here, and so that's going to be still keeping the count here at 1-2 here to McGlone. Beautiful day here at the ballpark. So if you're here in Olive Hill, come on out to the West Carter Middle School. as that's going to be over toward third. Throws it toward first, and that's going to go beyond. So Burton makes it over toward third on the single. McGlone picking up the single, but ends up advancing by the wild throw there by Henderson. And now it's going to be Bailey Artrip here, the designated player for West Carter. As she hits that one down the third base line and goes foul. Let's take a look at her stats once again there. As she's a .500 hitter here on the season. She's picked up 1 home run on the year and 38 hits, 21 runs, and 28 RBIs here for the designated player here today. Of course, her and McGlone were both out yesterday with some injuries. But back on the field here today. Count goes now 0-2 here. Now to Artrip. The 0-2 pitch. It's going to be high up in the zone. Count goes now 1-2. As Bays, through 2 outs here in this inning, has thrown 4 balls and 13 strikes. For a total of 17 pitches here. As that's going to be a shot there back toward the pitcher. Fielder's choice takes it over toward first, and that's going to retire the side. So West Carter ends up getting shut out here in the first. And so no runs off of 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. And so it will be the 3, 4, and 5 batters here for Boyd County, and we will be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
So it's going to be J.C. Goad here in the top of the second inning. Boyd County leads here 6-0. As first pitch into her is going to be up high in the zone, ball 1. That's a nice hit out toward right field. And that is going to be gone there for a single home run, a 1-run home run. Hits that over the right field fence, and so she has picked up another home run here on the season. And they now lead here 7-0 here in the second inning. So off the first pitch, or excuse me, off of the second pitch to her, it's a single home run. And that's going to be bringing up the pitcher now here, Sarah Bays, here for Boyd County. First pitch is going to be a ball here to Bays. Count goes here 1-0. So nice shot there by Goad to take that 1 yard. And that one Curveball hits right in on the side of the plate. Count goes here 1-1 now here to Bays. One for one on the day with a run, singled to center. As that one's going to get just over top the first baseman's head. And that is going to be a single there for Bays. So runner on here with nobody out here in the first inning. And that's going to be bringing up now the third baseman here, number 4, Savannah Henderson. Henderson here, 1 for 1, doubled to right center there in the first inning. Drove in 2 runs. As that one's going to be fouled off. And barely missed Rogers' truck there. So count 0-1 here now to Henderson. As Boyd County has put up 7 runs here through the first 2 innings. As Nolan tries to throw the pick off there, but is not successful. The pitch was a ball, so the count's now here 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here to Henderson. That one going to be back over top the first base fence here once again for another foul ball. Counts now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Henderson. As that's a little chin music right there by Willis. Rushes are back off the plate. Count now goes here 2-2. And that's going to be a shot there towards center field. That's going to be a catch. As the runner's going to advance over there toward third. So good out there by Burton on the sac fly. Bays advances over toward third. 1 away here, and it's going to be Mohim. That one dinged off the foul fence post that's holding up the netting here. Count goes 0-1. Mohim 1 for 1 on the day. Picked up a single there in her first inning. That's going to go right behind her. Nolan chases that one down. Count goes here 1-1. Pretty good turnout here, Boyd County, with a great fan base out here today. West Carter with a pretty good fan base on one of the first clear days here in a while. As that shot going to go right down toward Holbrook, just gets right through her glove, and that's going to score 1. And so that's going to be an RBI single there by Mohim. Now it's going to be the center fielder here, Robbins. Up to the plate here for Boyd County. 1 for 1 on the day. Picked up a single there in the first inning. Fouls off the first pitch. Given to her there. Count goes here 0-1. So as we said, West Carter moving some players around a little bit here today. As Holbrook down at first, normally in the catching position. As that one's going to go outside. Count here goes 1-1. Mohim's going to stay there at first. Wills gets the pitch that she wants, delivers. And that one's going to be just high right at the letters. Count here goes now 2-1 here to Robbins. Robbins also scored a run there in the first inning. Willis now with 61 pitches here. 28 balls, 33 strikes here with 1 out. That one right down Maiden Street with the fastball. Count even up here at 2-2. Top of the second inning. That one's going to be high up in the zone, so full count now here to Robbins. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be high and inside, ball 4. So Mulheim's going to advance on towards second. Robbins gets the walk toward first. And now it's going to be the left fielder here, number 21, Madison Badgett. Or Badgett, excuse me. 0 for 1 on the day, popped out to second base. First pitch is going to be inside, just about a pass ball, but that is going to be ball 1. Good stop there by Nolan. Keep the runners on first and second. Boyd County still leading here, 8-0. As that pitch is going to go outside. Count goes here 2-0. Now to Badgett. That one's going to just miss outside. 3-0, so Willis down in the count here to Badgett. Trying to get something going on here this inning. And that one fastball down the middle. Gets the 3-1 or 3-0 strike. So now 3 balls, 1 strike here to Badgett. And that's going to be a shot there towards second base, but that's going to be an infield fly as McLeese ended up picking that one up. So now with 2 out here, it's going to be the catcher, the 9th batter on the lineup, Caitlin Justice. Fouls this one right into the backstop here. Ended up walking in her first at bat in the first inning. So through 2 innings here, Boyd County has went through the lineup twice. That one's going to be inside. Count goes here 1-1. Of course, other sporting events happening over here today. The baseball team, West Carter baseball team, is at home against Tulsa, West Virginia. Of course, Boyd County has had a fantastic season so far this year, showing why they've picked up 19 wins. As that one's going to be fouled off into the backstop here once again. Count goes here 2-2 now here to Justice. Boyd County coming in today on a 3-game win streak. As that's going to be just outside. Count goes here full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Boyd County last 3 games defeated Fairview 19-0 in 3 innings. Blazer 11-0. As that's going to go foul down the first base line. And then defeated East Carter in a close one, 7-6. Boyd County, of course, took the trip down to the Cal Ripken Experience and had a good time down that way, as that one's going to be fouled off once again. Boyd County 9-2 in the region this year. West Carter 6-9. This is going to be the 8th pitch here of this inning. Still full count here, Willis to Justice. Justice keeping herself alive here with foul balls. And that is going to be just outside. So that's going to walk the bases loaded here once again here for Boyd County. And not in a spot where you want to be at right now. Top of the lineup here with Coons coming up to the plate. Or excuse me. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here.
Number 8 for number 7.
So pinch hitter coming in.
Same courtesy for the catcher.
So it's going to be Addison Miller now coming in here batting in the number 1 spot. Pinch hitting here for Boyd County. As we see, she's a .500 hitter, giving up 5 hits. Or has 5 hits, 8 runs, and 1 RBI here on the season. As looks like Tanner Glancy has went out to talk to his hurler out there, trying to calm her down here. He's given up 8 runs here in 2 innings so far. Of course, working with a new catcher here tonight. So bases loaded, of course, for Justice. Pinch runner coming in. I think that is number 22, Gilbert, out there running for Justice. So here's Willis. Bases loaded, 2 away here in the top of the second. First pitch is going to be up high in the zone. Count goes here 1-0. Seems like for Wes Carter, I know this season, working several of their games, a lot of times they'll get the first 2 outs pretty handily, but then it's once they get to that 2 outs, it seems like things kind of start falling apart at times, or it goes really well for them if they're on offense. You know, if they're up to bat, they have scored a good portion of their runs with 2 runs or 2 outs in the inning, but they've also given up several runs themselves here with 2 outs. Willis way down in the count here, falling down 3-0 here to Miller. And her first at-bat pinch hitting here for Kylie Coons. And that's going to be ball 4, so that's going to walk a run across to home plate. Mulheem going to go crosses the plate here. Robbins going to advance over toward third. Gilbert heads towards second, and then Miller on the walk is there. And so coming up to the plate now here is going to be the second baseman, Stevens. First pitch into Stevens going to be called strike 1. Goad, who picked up a home run in that earlier on in this inning, in the on deck circle. That one's going to be chopped down the third base line, going foul. Count goes here 0-2. As we said, Stevens 0 for 1 officially on the day, picked up a walk in the first inning. And then in her second at-bat in the first inning, she popped up to the pitcher to end the inning. Pops this one up. And that is going to be it as Holbrook comes in to pick it up. And that's going to retire the side, but the damage has been done there by Boyd County as they end up picking up 3 more runs up in the second inning. And so your score here is Boyd County 9, Wes Carter nothing. And we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
So back here at West Carter, it's going to be Alyssa Willis up to the plate here as Boyd County making some defensive moves around here. So we'll see if we can try to pick up those here as well. First pitch into Willis, and this pitcher's duel is going to be swung on and missed, strike one. That one's going to be fouled off. Count goes here 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Willis. And that one's going to be up high in the zone. Count goes here now 1-2. Looks like down at first they've got Thompson. I think they said Smith has come in as well, as that's going to be swung on and missed, and so that's going to be the first out here for West Carter. And that's going to be bringing up Sarah Reffeth up to the plate now here for the Lady Comets. Picked up a home run last night, her first here of the season. 378 batter, 28 hits, 9 runs, 19 RBIs here for the third baseman. That one's going to be low in the zone. Count goes here, ball 1. And that's going to be swung on and missed. Count here evens up 1 ball, 1 strike here to Reffeth. Bays through this first inning and 1 out into the second inning has thrown 24 pitches. Very efficient here today for Boyd County. That's going to be swung on and missed, so Reffeth's going to go down in the count here 1-2. 6 balls, 19 strikes through the first 25 pitches here for Bays. And that one's going to be just outside. Count even up here 2-2. Lambert on deck here for West Carter. And that's going to be a shot down the first base line, and that's going to be in there for a single. Put it right in front of the outfielder there. And so that's going to be a single there for Reffeth. And now it's going to be Chloe Lambert. West Carter going to be getting a courtesy runner out here for Reffeth, with 1 away here in the second inning. And that's going to be Cecil coming in here, pinch running here for the catcher. Lambert coming up to the plate here with 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. It's going to be swung on and missed. Throw down toward first base, not in time. So 0-1 here to Lambert. That's going to be in there for a called strike 2. So 0-2 now here to Lambert. And that's going to be a shot right down the third base line, and that is going to be a double play. as lined out toward the third baseman. And then Cecil was caught returning back to base. And that's going to end the inning there for Wes Carter. So Wes Carter ends up picking up no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. And so it's going to be the 3, 4, and 5 batters here for Boyd County. Your score, Boyd County 9, Wes Carter nothing. And we will be back here on the Cool Hits, Cool TV Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Alrighty, back here at West Carter Middle School where Goad got up and took a shot down toward right field. Ended up with a single, as it's going to be now the pitcher here, number 5, Bays, as that one heads toward the outfield, and that is going to be an out there by Burton. So now with 1 away here, for Boyd County, and now it's going to be Henderson here for Boyd County. 1 for 1 here on the day, double to the right center in the first, and then had a sacrifice fly to move the runner over toward third in the second. There's a chop shot there towards second, steps on second, goes and looks over toward first. Not in time for the double play. So it's going to be Gracie Gilbert here for now for Boyd County. First pitch is going to be a ball as Henderson going to make it towards second. So 1-0 here to Gilbert, as that's going to be outside there for the pinch hitter here. As pull up her stats here. 429 hitter here on the season, 3 hits. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1. So 2-1 now here to Gilbert, as there's a shot there toward left field. That's going to be down, and that's going to roll out toward the fence. That's going to score 1 here, as that's going to be a double there for Gilbert, an RBI double here. So for Robbins now, it's going to be number 10 coming in here. Emily Scheibel. 381 hitter here on the season, 24 hits, 15 runs, 1 home run, and 17 RBIs. As first pitch into her is going to be up high in the zone for a called ball 1. That's going to be outside. Count goes here 2-0 as Willis, 93 pitches so far here in the third inning. As Boyd County here leading by 10. Of course, mercy rule is 15 until you hit the fifth inning. As that is going to be 3-0 now here to Shivel. And that's going to be in there. Fastball for strike one. Shivel's going to sit on that one probably no matter what. Looking for the walk. And that's going to be low in the zone, so that's going to put runners on first and second here for Boyd County. As we're here now with the left fielder, number 21, Badgett. Madison Badgett. 0 for 2 here on the day. Popped out to second both times. Gets a ball in their initial offering there by Willis. Runners there at first and second. You got Gilbert at second, Shivel at first. And that's going to be high up in the zone. Count goes here 2-0 to Badgett. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be a shot there towards short, and that is going to retire the side as McGlone picks up that one on a line out. And that's going to retire the side here for Boyd County. As one run comes across, and it is now 10-0 here heading into the bottom of the third. So we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
And we're back here at West Carter Middle School now, where it's going to be Jasmine McLeese up to the plate here for West Carter. As first pitch in here to McLeese, going to be ball one. Bay still in the circle here for Boyd County. Count goes here now 2-0 here to McLeese. 103 hitter here on the season, 6 hits, 8 runs, 8 RBIs here for the Lady Comets. That's going to be swung on a miss. 2-1 now here to McLeese. And that's going to be in there for strike two, called strike two. So 2-2 now here to McLeese. As Boyd County still leads here 10-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. McLeese, the leadoff hitter here for West Carter. And that's going to be in there for strike three. And that's going to bring up the senior now here, number 1, Mackenzie Williams, the right fielder. 264 batting average here on the season, 14 hits, 12 runs, 4 RBIs here for the senior. As Bays, 35 pitches here. That's going to be low in the zone. That's just the 10th ball that she's thrown so far here today. 10 balls, 26 strikes. That's going to be inside. Ball 2. So taking a look at here for Bays, 3 strikeouts here on the day. That's going to be swung on and missed. So count here goes now 2-1 here to Williams. Looking for strikeout number 4. And that's going to be in there for a called strike 2. So 2-2 now here to Williams. As winds have calmed down just a little bit here, just the flag moving just a little bit right to left, or first to third, as that's going to be a hit toward right field, but that's going to be caught there by Gilbert, and that's going to be 2 away. So West Carter's went all the way through the lineup here so far, and we're back up to the top of the lineup, and where it's going to be first baseman here, number 44, Claire Holbrook. Holbrook, 416 here on the season. 0 for 1 here on the day. Struck out swinging there in the first inning. First pitch going to be low, ball 1. As we said, Holbrook usually playing catcher here for West Carter, but moved over to the first base here today. That's going to be outside. Count here now goes 2-0 here to Holbrook. Holbrook here, whenever you hear me talk about Roger's car, that's her dad. Or Roger's truck, I should say, which has been safe here today so far. It's had a close shot or 2. And there's a shot down towards second base in between second and first, and that is going to be a single there. Just went right by Stevens. And so West Carter has 1 on here in the 3rd inning with 2 outs. It's going to be the center fielder now here, Cameron Burton, up to the plate here for the Lady Comets. 1 for 1 on the day. Single to short there in the 1st inning. Swung on and missed there. Burton goes down in the count here, 0-1. Bay's been very efficient and composed out there in the circle. That one's going to be passed ball there by Justice. So on the pass ball, Holbrook's going to advance out there to second. Of course, usually Holbrook getting a pinch runner, but on first today, able to run her own bases here today. That's going to be swung on and miss. Count goes here now 1-2 here to Burton with 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. West Carter 4 hits here on the day. And that's going to be popped up to second base. And that's going to be caught there, and that's going to retire the side here for Boyd County. Or for West Carter, excuse me. As Stevens gets the out there. So West Carter ends up picking up no runs off of 1 hit and no errors and 1 left on base. And so it's going to be the bottom of the order here for, or to the bottom of the order and then back up to the top here for Boyd County as they lead here 10-0. And we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
And back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network, as it is 10-0 here in the top of the fourth, and it looks like Wes Carter may be going through a pitching change here, as looks like they're going to be bringing in number 15, Cameron Burton, here in to pitch for the Lady Comets. And Burton, I do not believe, has pitched so far yet this season for Wes Carter, so this is going to be her first game here of the season. She did pitch several games last year. So Burton coming in from center field into pitch.
13 for 11. 13 for 11.
And I think they're going to go ahead and move Willis out there to center. And so, as we said, it's going to be Justice here to start things off here. Justice, no official at-bats here today. He's picked up 2 walks here. As that's going to be in there for ball 1. As we said, Burton has not pitched this year. She did pitch several games last year. And that does close the book there on Willis. As there's a shot there towards second. Picks it up and throws it over there in time. Or at short, excuse me. Throws it over there in time. So it's a 6-3 out if you're scoring there at home. And that's going to be 1 away. So up to the top of the lineup here, it's going to be the designated player here, and that's going to be Willis. Or excuse me, Miller. As first pitch goes up high in the zone. Miller, no official at-bats here today. Walked there in the second inning. That's going to be inside. Count goes here 2-0 here, so Burton falls down in the count early here to Miller. As there's going to be a shot there towards center field, and that's going to be dropped there by Willis. And that's going to be a double there for Miller. As now we got a pinch hitter coming in here for Boyd County, coming in here for Stevens. It's going to be Simpkins here now, pitch hitting for Boyd County. Ellen Simpkins. 397 hitter here. Tell you, Boyd County, they have definitely got several backup hitters that have done very well. 25 hits here on the year, 16 runs, 15 RBIs. As she takes a look there. And it's going to be 1-1 here. On the pass ball, runner advances over toward third. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Simpkins. And that's going to be low in the zone here in the dirt. Count goes here 3-1 now here from Burton to Simpkins. The 3-1 pitch. And that's going to be just a bit outside. And that's going to be ball 4, and so that's going to put Simpkins there on first. And so coming in for Goad, it's going to be number 13 now, Haley Sharp pitch hitting. And she pops that one up. And that one's going to be dropped there by Holbrook as they finally get it there towards second. So Miller stays there at third. Simpkins is going to be forced out there at second. And now it's going to be Bays up to the plate here. So Boyd County definitely spending some time clearing out their bench here today. Of course, Bays 2 for 3 here on the day. 2 singles, one the first, one in the second. As she swings at that one, count here goes 1-1. 2 for 3 for 2 runs and a stolen base here on the day here by the pitcher, Bays. That's going to be high up in the zone. Sharp thinking about heading down towards second, but turns back around. 2-1 here to Bays. And there's going to be a shot there toward center field, and that's going to be caught there for the third out. As pops up there to McGlone, and that's going to retire the side. So first inning that Boyd County has not scored a run, as it is 10-0 here, and we will be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
And back here at West Carter Middle School, where it is 10-0 here, with now coming up to the plate here for West Carter is going to be number 3, Brandy McGlone. Was out last night due to an injury, but has 6 home runs here on the season. She is 1 for 1 today as she hit a single there toward the catcher. Swung on and missed there, strike 1. As in the field for Boyd County, you got number 8 out there at second. And then a short, you got Simpkins, number 1. As that's going to be swung on there, so 0-2 here to McGlone. And that's going to be just outside. 1-2 now here to Brandon McGlone here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That's going to be low, just underneath the 5-hole there of the catcher. No damage done, but two balls, 2 strikes here to Brandon McGlone. That's going to be in the dirt, full count now here. And I think this may be the farthest that Bays has went into a count so far this game. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. She's thrown 52 pitches here through 3 innings and this first batter. That's going to be high and ball 4, so that's going to walk McGlone. And so that's going to be coming up now is going to be the designated player here, number 4, Bailey Artrip. Artrip here, 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the pitcher there in the first inning. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1, chasing McGlone back toward first base. There is Justice. Tanner Glancy, first base coach there for Wes Carter. Head coach Zach Stevens there at third. As that's going to be a shot there at the gap there at second. And they're going to hold runners there. So that's going to be a single there for Artrip. So first two batters here for Wes Carter has got on with a walk and a hit. And coming up here now is going to be the center fielder here now, Alyssa Willis. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in the second inning. First pitch going to be low and inside, ball 1. And that one's going to be a pass ball into the netting as they try to get the throw down toward third, so both runners will advance on the pass ball. And it's going to be 2 balls, no strikes here to Willis. That one's going to be fouled off into the backstop here. Count now goes here 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Willis. So that's going to be fouled off into the backstop, just about the exact same place she hit it on the last one. So count evens up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And definitely like to thank Vanceburg Power Board, or the electric board that we have there, is one of our sponsors, as that's going to be a foul ball down the third base line. So Vanceburg Electric Plant Board reminds you to call 811 before you dig, because if you don't do that, then your wallet may take a nice hit there, but always remember, call 811 before you dig. And this game is partially brought to you by the Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, or the Power Plant Board, I should say. As that's going to be swung on a miss for the first out here of the inning. And now it's going to be coming up here, the third baseman here, number 32, Sarah Reffeth. As we said, she hit a home run last night. She's 1 for 1 here on the day, single to right field in the second inning. First pitch going to go outside. Count goes here 1-0. Runners in scoring position, second and third, Artrip and McGlone. One away here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And there's going to be a shot there towards second. I'm going to throw it over toward first and get the out. But that's going to score Wes Carter. It's Brandy McGlone. So McGlone scores in from third. Artrip advances over toward third. And it's going to be Chloe Lambert now up to the plate here for Wes Carter, as Wes Carter will not be shut out here today.
Put her over the fence.
Bays now with 64 pitches here today. So Wes Carter now trails here by 9 runs, 10-1. That's going to be outside. Count goes here now 1-1 here to Lambert. 0 for 1 on the day, lined out toward third in the second inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be swung on and missed, so count goes down to 1-2. With 2 outs here for the Lady Comets. As we said, it's kind of been, you get 2 outs, and then that's when everything starts happening here for Wes Carter, either defensively sliding a little bit here today or offensively getting things going, but not here in this inning, as Lambert's going to go down swinging here in the fourth. Ends up picking up 1 run here in the fourth, so Wes Carter trails here 10-1. Boyd County on top as we're heading now into the 5th inning. And we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
So another substitution here for Boyd County, as it's going to be number 2, Elise Sparks, coming up to the plate here for the Lady Lions. On the 1-0 shot, takes it over top of third, or just over top of third, and is going to end up getting a double here. Actually, yeah, she'll be credited with a single there. And then a missed shot there. Gets her pulled up towards second, so she'll get the single and now on second base. And now it's going to be Gilbert now here up to the plate here for Boyd County. 1 for 1 on the day, doubled to left center field. As it's now 2 balls, no strikes here to Gracie Gilbert. 429 hitter here on the season with 3 hits and 3 runs. And that's going to be high up in the zone, so it's now going to be 3 balls, no strikes here with a runner in scoring position for Boyd County. And that's going to be right down Main Street for called strike 1. So 3-1 now here to Gilbert. And there's going to be a shot there toward right. And that is going to be snagged there by Williams. That's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Lions. Sparks is going to stay there at second. And coming up to the plate here is going to be Emily Shivel. So first pitch was a pass ball there by Wes Carter. Ends up advancing Sparks over toward third. That's going to be high up in the zone. Count goes here 2-0. So Boyd County here with 1 away, runner on third. It's going to be high up in the zone. Count goes here 3-0 here by Burton. Of course, that run on third base could be the game-winning run, depending on what Wes Carter does in the bottom half of the 5th. As that's going to put Shivel down on first as an unintentional walk. And coming up to the plate now is going to be number 21, the left fielder, Badgett. So Maddie Badgett here. 0 for 3 here on the day. Takes ball 1. Popped out twice to second in the first and the second, and then lined out to short there in the third. Gets a shot here, but that's going to be into the fence there. So 1-1 as Wes Carter has done some moving around of personnel. Holbrook's they're going to be at second. Willis is at first. McLeese is at short. And that's going to put Brandon McGlone in center field. So after a 3-1 there to Badgett, she's going to be hit by a pitch. So Sparks will be still at third. Shivel goes towards second, and it's going to be Justice here with bases loaded now here for Boyd County. The catcher here, Caitlin Justice, as the sun's starting to set here. Not officially set, but it's going behind the trees here. Clouds moving a little bit toward our right to left as it's 1 ball, no strikes here to Justice. Count goes now here 2-0. Burton now with 33 pitches here in her tenure. 23 balls, 10 strikes. Man, that's going to be in the dirt. So 3-0 now once again here for Burton. This is going to have to be a strike here to keep that score from coming in, as that's going to be a shot there towards center field. That's going to be down. And that's going to score 1, so that's going to be an RBI single there for Justice. And so Boyd County now leads here 11-1. And it's going to be ball 1 here to Miller. So Addison Miller up to, the plate here for Boyd County. 1 for 1 here on the day. As there's a shot there towards center field. McGlone scoops it up, throws it in, and that's going to score 2 runs there for Boyd County. So that's going to be a single there by Miller. It's going to score Shivel from third and Badgett in from second. So Justice is going to move towards second base. Miller's going to be at first, and now it's going to be Simpkins, who's 0 for 0, walked for her and her first at bat there in the 4th. Takes ball 1 as it is now 13-1 here in the top of the 5th. Boyd County trying to tack on some insurance runs to try to finish this game here in 5. Pitch is going to be up in the zone there. Count goes here now 2-0. Here to Simpkins. Sharp on deck here for Boyd County, as that's going to be in the dirt once again. So 3-0 now here to Simpkins. Burton with the 3-0 pitch, and that's going to be a popped up there heading down the third base line, but goes just outside of the reach there of Reffeth and McLeese. So count now goes here to 3-1 here to Simpkin off of the foul ball. With that sun no longer on the field, the temperature has definitely dropped here. Saying it's 56 degrees, but I do not believe it. And it's going to be high up in the zone, so Simpkins is going to get another walk here today. And that's going to load the bases here for Boyd County once again. With Haley Sharp up to the plate now here. 1 for 1. Got a single to the catcher there as she takes a shot there towards center field. McGlone steps up and gets it, but that's going to bring in a run. So Justice is going to score in from third. Miller's going to stay there at second. Simpkins is going to be there at first. And so now it's going to be the pitcher here, Bays. 2 for 4 here on the day with 2 runs and a stolen base. First pitch. About drove me off my chair on that one, but good catch there by Nolan. As Boyd County leads here 14-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch going to be up high in the zone once again. Count goes here 2-0 here to Bays. Bay's a left-handed batter here. He's picked up 2 singles here on the day. Yeah, that's going to be low in the zone. Count goes here 3-0. Now here to the pitcher, Bays. As that's going to be swung on and fouled off of a helmet. Maybe 2 helmets there. Almost sounded like a pinball coming back through this way. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Bays. As that's going to be outside, and that's going to load the bases once again here for Boyd County. And so the 10th batter here for Boyd County is going to be Sparks, pitch hitting here. She singled earlier on this inning, so she's 1 for 1 with a run. Showing bunt on there, but pulls it back, so it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes here to Sparks. So at least Sparks here as catcher readjusting gear there, but we see Sparks has already picked up her first hit here of the season. Showing bunt, win on that one, so count goes here now 1-1. 1-1 with 2 outs, bases loaded here for Boyd County. As that's going to be called strike 2. So 1-2 here to Sparks. Boyd County here holding on to a 13-point lead, or a 13-run lead here. 1-2, 2 out. Gets a shot down and just barely goes underneath the glove there of Reffitt. It's going to drive in another run. So picks up an infield single. And so it's going to be Gilbert now. First pitch to her is going to be ball 1. Gracie Gilbert, as we've said earlier, 429 hitter here for Boyd County. 1 for 2 here on the day. Doubled in her first at bat in the 3rd inning. Then flew out in her last at bat here earlier on this inning. As that's going to be scooped up there by Holbrook and gets it over to McLeese. And that is going to retire the side here for Boyd County. So that's going to be a 4-6 if you're scoring there at home out. And so Burton's going to pick up 5 runs here in the 5th. And so Boyd County now leads here 15-1 with Wes Carter down to their last 3 outs here, trying to get that lead down below 10. So we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
And back here at Wes Carter, where we're going to get a sub here for Wes Carter.
21 for 14.
I was trying to figure out who that is out there. I think that is Lyles. So Addie Lyles coming in here for Wes Carter. As we see Lyles zeros across the board here for Wes Carter. Looking for her first varsity hit here this season. Count 1-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike 2. So 1-2 here to Lyles. As she swings on that one, heads towards short. Gets it over toward first, and that's going to be in there in time. So that's going to be one away. So 6-3 out there, Simpkins to Thompson. And that's going to be bringing up here Nolan. Coming in here for Williams. And it's going to be Josie Nolan. Swings at her initial offering. She's a .286 batter here on the season. 8 hits, 14 runs, 5 RBIs, and a home run. That's going to be a shot there toward second. Bobbles a little bit, throws it over there, but it's going to be in time. And so that's going to be 2 away. So 4-3 ground out there. And now we got Kyra Spillman coming up here for Wes Carter now. As Wes Carter down to their last out here. Spillman, a .300 hitter here on the season. Is now down to 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be low in the zone, so 1-2 now here to Kyra Spillman. Left-handed batter here for the Lady Comets. Last night she came in and pitched hit a little bit, or was designated player, as pops that one up there towards second. And that's going to be caught there by Miller, and that is going to be it for Wes Carter. And so on the pop out there, Miller picks that up, and that is going to be it here today. As Bays pitches a complete game here, giving up only 1 run, and your score is Wes Carter 1, Boyd County 15, and we'll be back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
And back here at West Carter Middle, Back here at West Carter Middle School now, where your final score here, Mercy Rule 15-1, Boyd County here on top. Now let's take a look at some stats here from the day. Winning pitcher here today goes to Sarah Bays, pitching a complete game, giving up 1 run off of 5 hits, walked 1 and struck out 5. The loss here goes today to Alyssa Willis, who threw, I believe, 99 pitches here on the day. She gave up 11 hits, 10 runs, and walked 7. Then Cameron Burton tried to come in to get some things done in her first pitching outing here this season. Threw 54 pitches, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, and ended up walking 4. So no strikeouts on the day there for the Lady Comets. Taking a look at box scoring here, of course, Boyd County scored in every inning but the 4th, as they picked up 6 in the first inning, 3 in the second inning, 1 in the 3rd inning, was shut out in the 4th, and then they hit 5 in the 5th, and that was enough to put them on top 15-1. West Carter's sole run came in the 4th inning when they ended up scoring there. Taking a look at for batting here, first of all for Boyd County. Looking first, you had Kylie Coons was 1 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs and a stolen base. And then pitch hitting coming in for her was Addison Miller, who was 2 for 2 on the day with 1 run, 3 RBIs, had a double and a walk and a stolen base on the day. Then you had Grace Stevens, the second baseman, was 0 for 2 on the day with a run. She ended up with a walk as well. Ellen Simpkins pinch hit it in for her and ended up with 2 walks on the day, so no official at-bats for her here today. And then taking a look was J.C. Goad, was 2 for 2 on the day, had 2 runs, 1 RBI, and then she hit a solo home run there as well. Then you had Haley Sharp come in, was 1 for 2 here on the day with 1 RBI. Sarah Bays was 2 for 4 on the day with 2 runs, ended up walking once and then had a stolen base. And then you had Savannah Henderson came in, or was the starting there for third baseman. She was 2 for 2 on the day with 2 runs, 2 RBIs. And then Elise Sparks came in for her and was 2 for 2 with 1 run and 1 RBI. Then McKenna Mulheim came on, the right fielder. She was 2 for 2 on the day with 3 RBIs. Gracie Gilbert came in and pinch hit for her, was 1 for 3 on the day with 1 RBI, had a double on that. And then Reagan Robbins was 1 for 1 on the day with a run. She also had a walk as well. Emily Shivel, the pitch hitter, came in and she was 0 for 0 with the, I believe, 2 walks on the day and ended up with 1 run. Madison Baggett was out there and she was 0 for 3 on the day with 1 run, and I believe she had a walk out there as well, maybe 2 walks out there as well. Caitlin Justice was 1 for 2 on the day with 1 run, had 1 RBI and 2 walks out there as well. Actually, that one from Caitlin Justice, I believe that was a hit by a pitch that she was out there, or excuse me, that was Madison Baggett was hit by a pitch, and that's where she got her run at there as well. And then you had Kylie Thompson there at first base, not batting here today. So Boyd County ended up with 15 runs on the day off of 17 hits. Had the 15 RBIs. They had 3 doubles on the day, 1 home run, was walked 11 times, had 3 stolen bases, was hit by a pitch once, as well. Taking a look at West Carter, a little bit quieter night for the Lady Comets here tonight, as you had Claire Holbrook was 1 for 2 on the day with 1 strikeout. Kyra Spillman came in and she was 0 for 1 on the day. Cameron Burton was 1 for 2 on the day. Brandy McGlone was 1 for 1 on the day and scored the only run there for West Carter. She also picked up a walk on the day. Bailey Artrip was 1 for 2 on the day. Alyssa Willis was, I believe, 0 for 2 on the day, had 2 strikeouts. Sarah Reffeth was 1 for 2 on the day with the RBI that drove in McGlone. You had Chloe Lambert was 0 for 2 on the day with 1 strikeout. Jasmine McLeese was 0 for 1 on the day. And then Addie Lyles came in and batted for her, and she was 0 for 1 on the day. Mackenzie Williams was 0 for 1 on the day. And then you had Josie Nolan came in and pitch hit, and she was 0 for 1 on the day as well. And then Kinley Nolan was the flex player, did not bat this game. So we're going to take one more break here, and then we're going to come back and finish things off here as we're going to see where these teams are going to be heading to next. So we will be back here on the Cool TV, Cool Hit Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider, tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
And back here at West Carter Middle School one last time here. Of course, West Carter, they end up falling now to 14-14 on the season as Boyd County improves up to 20-5. West Carter's last the last 2 games of the season is going to be against Lee County, and that's going to be May 8th and May 10th. For Boyd County, they got a few more games left here on the schedule. Of course, the senior night for West Carter is going to be there with Lee County. But taking a look at Boyd County on here, as we said, they improved up to 20-5 here on the season. And if we can get things rolling up here, they've got several games left on the agenda here as they're going to be traveling to Fleming, or they're going to be hosting Fleming County tomorrow, and then hosting Bath County on the 5th, and Henry Clay on the 6th before traveling to Raceland on the 8th, Russell on the 9th, and then they have a 4-game homestand to finish off the season against Lawrence County on the 11th, Johnson Central on the 12th, and then they got a doubleheader at Paul Lawrence Dunbar on the 13th and Belfry on the 13th. So that's going to finish us off here for West Carter Middle School. Your final score, once again, Boyd County 15, West Carter 1. Thank you for tuning in here today and watching us here on Cool TV. Make sure that you check out our YouTube page and then give us a subscribe out there so you never miss a single moment of 16th Region Sports. So for Jeff the Manta Sir, I want to thank you very much for tuning in here today. Good night and God bless you.
Thank you for watching another exciting high school baseball and softball contest on Cool TV. This broadcast of high school baseball and softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.